Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr will provide the analysis. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Now for the Wizards, they come in. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Mashburn. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Going back to the Wizards playing against the West for a moment. They were relatively one of the strongest teams, Steve, in the East when playing Western Conference opponents.
Pretty interesting stat, isn't it? 14 and 16 were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
On the wing, Jackson. Fires the three. There's the bucket. Good.
He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, stay with your fan base.
You know, Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs of the uniforms that were being suggested. Some pretty sharp, absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision makers in the Mavs organization pick some of the, let's say, the more clean-looking new uniform.
Back to Kidd. Puts up a three. They get the rebound. And the basket by Jones. Trailed by 8. And the pass to Chapman. Here's Howard. Puts up the baby hook. Gets it to go.
Pretty much converted.
From the high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams...
Board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Jackson, that's good. Backing down is Howard. Pass to Chapman for 3. Number 22. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot.
Outside Kidd. Down low, number 42. And a great assist by Kidd. He passes it to McCloud. Here's Wiley. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go.
And it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Now here is Harris. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. They swipe it. Number 34 finishes the break with a slam. McCloud passes to Harris. From deep three-point range. Shot is off, and it's Washington the other way.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Wiley drops in the tray. 6 points for him. Number 7. No good.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And you can count as he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Wiley. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Man, it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
Outside Butler. Left side Butler. Number 34.
As we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And the shot is good.
Inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And It's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
To see players working together in that fundamental play. Fun to watch.
Here's Wiley after the basket by Washington. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Here's Williams, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here. Wizards trail by 11. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Butler. Nice concentration to hit that since the start of the second quarter. Ripped away. On up the court. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Now here's Jackson. His last outing with 20 points. Mashburn. He's guarded by Howard. And the basket good.
It's not something they should get away from.
He feeds it to Howard. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went. Number 77 drops in the layup for two.
Has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop. When it's something that has to get better, you're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass.
Traded with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And here is Kidd after the three-pointer from Chapman. The drive by Jackson. Puts it up from 12. That's good. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The open shot from Jackson. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mashburn defended by Butler. Here's Mashburn, and he drops it in from the low post. Kicks it to Howard. Weber a screen. Inside. Layup off the pick. That's good. Pocket 6. Outside Kidd. Puts one up. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
The defense all over him.
Dishes to Howard. Feeds it to Weber. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. That is good. Here's Mashburn. Almost, but it rolls out. Wizards trail by 10. Passes it to Chapman. And he bangs it home with one hand. Now here's Kidd. Tipped. Chapman the pass to Butler. Howard. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal.
And failing to get back in transition.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Jackson drills the elbow jumper. Jackson's
Line right here.
He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks leading by 7. Kidd dishes to Jackson. Count that one. Stolen away.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that.
The pass to Chapman. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Jones. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Nothing like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, Steve, with your fan base.
Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs.
Off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. The pass to McCloud. Outside Kidd. Beyond the arc. Good. Pass to Howard. Here's Chapman. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Outside Jackson. Jones. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
And Jackson with the block. Back to Weber. Tries again. Count that one. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Howard. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
It's Howard with the drive, and that is good. He's got 8. Kidd passes to McCloud. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
In the East, so this is a team that really started to play well down the stretch and play well against good teams, too.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Finger roll.
Here's Chaney. Shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 3 on 3 from 13. And Dallas again with the bucket. Chaney guarded by Jackson to stop the run. And that one's good.
The mid-range jumper bullied their opponent at both ends of the floor. On the defensive glass, they were excellent. And then offensively, on missed shots, they really
Fire basketball.
Here's Wiley. He's got 11. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one's good. Harris has got his second basket.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And that one's good. He's got 9. He passes it to McCloud. And another basket for Dallas.
he is really put.
Here's Overton. Hits it from three-point range. Outside for Kidd. They swipe it. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. There's the bucket. Good. Back to Kidd. Tries a three. It's blocked, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. The three. And here we go. Here's Chaney. Finished off the break. Now here's Jackson. He's got 22. Kidd kicks to Jackson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Taken away by Kidd. Number 22. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layups. And it's blocked by Stewart. They're running up the floor. Oh! Look out!
Oh, wow! Talk about putting something extra on it.
Back to Jackson. The feed to Kidd. Puts up a three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the mark with the 15-footer. Big stretch here going 10-2. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Chaney. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Five to shoot. McCloud passes to Kidd. Buries the long-range jumper.
Kidd got it. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Weber. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he's so good at recognizing.
Cheney, guarded by Jackson. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that.
Just 5 on the clock. Jones. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
It's the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
And Washington has possession. Gets it to go. Right side Jackson. Back to Harris. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
That is good.
Any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Gets it to go. Wizards trail by 7. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in here in the fourth quarter. Down low, number 77. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to... There's the pick. He dishes it to Harris. Left side Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Good. Kidd's got 12 points.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Now here's Kidd. Stolen by Weber. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Throws down the breakaway jam. 6 to shoot. Deflected, but he stays with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violations. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. He kicks to Jackson. Outside Kidd. Puts it up from 12. That one wide left.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And that one's good. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kidd's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Skiles. He's covered by Kidd. To the middle. It's Tint. Taken away by Kidd. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Kidd. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. And that one falls for Jackson.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Shot's good from Chapman. Here's Kidd. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Jackson trying his luck deep. Rebounded by Howard.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. And here is Kidd. Knocked loose. Outside Williams. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here we go, the Wizards fast break.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
Kidd passes to Williams. And here we go, the Wizards fast break.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark. Left side Kidd. Back to Williams. To take the lead. Can't cash in.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
It just didn't work out that time.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
just clutch work. That's all you can say. A little bit of defense now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win.